Thank you so much, Stuart. I mean, it's really quite important as a club, him being our chairman, and also myself, having worked with the man for about 4 years, sitting side by side with him in the cockpit. So it's actually really quite important. It's a very good way that we really found as a club that we can be able to honor him, because motorsports is one of the biggest things that are a part of his life, So this was definitely something that we decided on, and there was no objection. Once this idea came up, as the family was on board, we were like, yeah, definitely we have to try and celebrate his memory with NRC6, and we are very glad and very happy, and we know that where he's at for sure, he's really very excited for this, as he was always an ever excited guy and ever enthusiastic and very sportsman as well. So very important. Yeah, well, Gulu, we did realize as a club that the North is one area that has not really been tapped sports-wise. And I think the last time motorsports had been in Gulu was, I think, 2008, if I'm not mistaken. So when we identified Gulu, first of all, the nature of the place, the culture, the people, very welcoming people. They have very good roads, and also to see what they came out of. The General Secretary talked about coming from the ashes, way back when, and now to see the progress that they have made and where they're at right now. So we're like, why not, because remember, sports is one thing that unites people. And we are very big about, trying to unite people. And again, in memory of, our brother, he was very good with people. He always brought people together. And if you notice, one of our stages is actually called No Blakes. The reason for that was about family, gathering people with interest in the same thing, to come together and celebrate. So Gulu was very essential for us in that way. And we also did find really very good partners, in the North, in Gulu. So it was indicative for us, also in line with, the National Council of the Sports Act as well. So it was very potentious for us, for an area like Gulu, to actually get to realize what motorsports is about and spread the sport to further parts of the country. Actually, up to now, I'm still beaming, from what Moil Rally team was able to achieve, Yasin Nas and Ali Katumba. You see, for us, it's about the level of consistency, that they have been at year in, year out, with a couple of Ugandan crews trying their luck at it and not being able to do it. But to actually see, Moil Rally team finally achieve that ever elusive ARC, for us, it's exceptional. It's something absolutely historic. I am so beamed for the team. I am so chuffed for them. It's a celebration that the whole motorsports fraternity really needs to feel, and dearly, I do believe the team really deserve it, because as we always say in motorsports terms, once you're prepared, you'll always be successful. So they were always very prepared, 200% prepared, and they definitely do deserve the title. And it being a very historic moment for motorsports is something that we really need to cherish for the near future, that's for sure.
Okay, so basically, like, Rajiv was the founder of Central Motor Club, and he's always been a massive rally fan, and so have I. We actually started a group together to go watch rally in 2015, and from that the group grew bigger and bigger, and from that even friends started joining rally. Rajiv then got motivated. He joined rally. And then when Rajiv called me one day and said, "Sham, will you come support me in Central Motor Club?" I said, "Anything for you. I love motorsport. I'm a fan of it. And I'll be there to work beside you as a CMC president." And the importance is, like, in rally, it's always good to always remember, because cars have taken lives of a lot of drivers historically and all over the world. And as we know, we feel he's gone too soon, but he's always in our hearts. And he was the one who told us, motivated us actually, to do the rally somewhere outside Kampala. He's like, yes, we are called Central Motor Club, but he's like, let's promote Uganda. So we said, let's go Gulu. And it was a big success. We scored very high in the ratings in safety, organizing, and fans loved it. And yeah, it was just beautiful. So for this now, we're also going to be doing a CSR project that comes out from the rally, We're still finalizing on what we're going to do. It'll probably be a borehole as well, because he's always had that through his legacy as RR. And I'm going to be sitting with more members of the Ruparelia group tomorrow and see what their advice is as well, and what they feel that they want the legacy to continue, so we can implement that as our CSR as Central Motor Club. One of the sponsors, Lato Milk, and I've been in rally since 2014. Barara Rally is when I started sponsoring, and here I'm still here. So.
Him to be remembered. So, how we would like to remember Rajiv Ruparelia was a person with a great heart, a very big heart, a giving heart, a loving heart, a person who loved people united. He was a uniting factor in our friendship group. In fact, many of us take a lot of time without meeting today because of that missing energy, that person who used to bring us together, call different people and say, Gideon, let's come and meet up. He loved rallies so much because it was one of the things that united people. He was a family man. He loved his daughter Inara. He loved his family. He loved to see people come together. So for me, Rajiv's memory is unity. Rajiv's memory is love. Rajiv's memory is compassion. He was a very kind philanthropist. He loved to give. One day we were in Masindi. He took up a child who just stopped us on the way when we had a puncture. So when I spoke to the child, he was like, we don't have the means to school, but I am digging in the village. And the next time I found him at his office at Crane Chambers. Today the child has gone through university because of Rajiv, and many more like that, even Fresh Kid, the one we know. So that kind of person who had a big heart, that memory should never fade. He will always live among different people he has touched. So my memory for him is unity and love and family. Yes. He was a people person. Yagabanga omulaba engeri gye yalondanga abaana ku street. Twafulumanga n'okufuluma tuva out kusanyukamu. N'agamba Gideon oyo mwana akola kyawo. Tumutwale enkeera n'omusanga Crane Chambers nga mutadde mu ssomero. N'abalala be mulaba nga yali public nga Fresh Kid n'ab'enjawulo bangi. So omutima gwe twagala okucelebratinga kubanga yagusanga nnyo mu rally. Rally yagirabanga ekintu ekigatta abantu. Yes,
My name is Kalewa Zainab, Marketing Manager, Brand Experience from KCB Bank, Uganda. Today we are here to launch the Rajiv Ruparelia Memorial Rally that is taking place in Gulu from 16th to 18th of October. And KCB today is part of this rally. This is not the first rally we are sponsoring. We've been in this sport for about 4 years now, and this is our first time we are sponsoring the National Rally Championship. We've been part of the previous events, and today we want to affirm that we are also part of the Gulu Rally. We are going to be there as part of the sponsors. We are not only sponsors to this event, but we are also sponsoring drivers. We have 3 drivers that will be participating in this rally. That is Nasam Tebi, Oscar Ntambi, and Mike Mukula. Why KCB is interested in the sport? This is not the only sport we do sponsor as KCB. In line with our purpose for people for better, our goal is to promote the communities and the customers that we serve. And rally as a sport is one of the activities that we decided to take on as KCB Bank so that we support the community to ensure growth in these communities. Because you notice that with rally, different people will be traveling to the different communities where the rally activities are taking place. And in that one way or another, we are promoting economic growth. Also, on the side of the drivers, we are promoting their talent. Us by fueling their talent and rallying behind the drivers that we do sponsor, that alone is promoting their talent, and we want to see them represent Uganda not only in the National Rally Championship, but also go beyond the boundaries of Uganda.
And listeners, my name is Okwan Alfred. I'm the mayor of Gulu City. I'm really delighted. I'm very happy that from the 6th to the 14th of October, we shall be having two big events happening in Gulu City. That is Gulu City Oktoberfest and Motor Rally. It's very important to have these activities in upcountry, in Gulu City, in northern Uganda. It's the first of its kind that we are hosting a very big celebration and a very big event like this. For the community, I know we are promoting tourism, cultural tourism, sport tourism, and also preserving our culture and our heritage as Acholi, as Ugandan, as Africans. This event is very important, leave alone promotion of tourism. It will also boost the businesses. With the guests that we are going to receive, we are estimated up to 30,000 people, of which will come within the city within the period of 1 week. This is a very big population, and all the sector from hoteliers, hospitality sectors, restaurants and food vendors, the farmers, the transporters, entertainers, entertainment industries, every sector will have at least some money coming into the city. And the city will be having at least a vibrant time and businesses. I'm looking into international relationship, friendship, and unity also within us, different tribes, because we are expecting up to 24 tribes from different regions in Uganda to come to Gulu City and perform at the stage at Kaunda ground. These have never happened in the country. Oktoberfest have never happened at this magnitude in the land of Africa. It has been happening in other big cities like New York, Beijing, Munich, but now it's coming to Africa and it's coming to Uganda, to Gulu City. The Motor Rally team have chosen Gulu to host a special memory rally for Mr. Rajiv. We really appreciate. We know that he has contributed a lot in motor rally. He has promoted motor rally in Uganda. And he was like an icon, the biggest promoter almost of motor rally in Uganda. And when he's taken to Gulu City in his memory, we don't take this for granted. And I believe more youths will be inspired to join the motor rally. We have more youths who are talented, but they are limited by options of which sports they can participate in. They also lack guidance, and they also lack mentors. So by bringing this rally to the people, to the community of northern Uganda, to the community of Gulu City, I know our community will now be exposed to these sports, and they can now start at least changing contacts and network, and from there, next will be good news. Thank you.
to celebrate speed, to celebrate resilience, to celebrate consistency, to celebrate African championships, but also to look at an event that is part of the FMU National Rally Championship, which is going down to the wire. Like the ARS has been, we see that Ronald Sebuguzi, Ponciano Rakataka are separated by about 6 points. The man chasing right behind them in third position is just about 25 points behind them, Musa Segamu. So it means that everybody is going to Gulu to put in their all. The fans are going to be very entertained. It's going to be all about speed. And for me, I cannot help but be there and celebrate with everybody. "26 years, two generations, two best cars of their generation. On one hand, you had the Chitagururo. On this other hand, you have the Kawumbi. In a way, these are similarities, and yet they are so different, so times apart. And yet, for us as the motorsport fraternity, FMU, the time has been closed by this particular moment when Yasin Nasser and Ali Katumba became African champions for the first time in 26 years. This is a big win for the sport because we have seen near men being celebrated in other sports. People who have not won anything, meeting the president and having dinners with them because of the things they've done, not necessarily winning trophies, but because they've reached certain milestones where Uganda has not been. So for us, we have reached a milestone and we have things to show, and that is the trophy. Yasin has done it not just for himself. He has done it for all Ugandans. He has done it for his federation. He has done it for National Council of Sports. But most importantly, Yasin has done it for the generations to come. Many people who were born post the Muhanji win have been dreaming about it. They've been hoping that maybe it will come. And for some, the hope had started fading. But for the analysts, like the media, like us within the motorsport fraternity who've been around a bit of time, we have been seeing that Yasin has been knocking on the door. Every other year knocking on the door, and it has been a long time coming. For me as Ray, and not the General Secretary of FMU, for me as Ray, who has a bit of knowledge of what is happening inside the kitchen of motorsports on the global scale, I know that this cannot have been a better time. It cannot have been a better time because we may not see our championship the way we know it. We may not see the African Rally Championship the way we know it, because a lot of things are being cooked within the World Motorsport Council on how to reformat the African Rally Championship, maybe to make it better, or but either way, we may not see it the way we used to know it in the next few years, unless something else happens. So for me, I am very happy that Yasin has done it now and not later. That Yasin, having knocked on that door for the last 6+ years, having invested so much, because that car is not cheap. Doing the entire circuit of the ARC, it's not cheap. So for a man who has invested selflessly so much to achieve it at this stage, I think it is something that we can say, Ebenezer, the Lord has brought us this far.
Events are important to Uganda Tourism Board because, I mean, Rajiv's family is one of the biggest investors in the Uganda tourism industry. And as Uganda Tourism Board, the government institute that is regulates and markets the destination, we are touched that we need to keep his memory alive for all that the investments he has done in the industry and all the things he has done. You can't mention everything, but he was a strong pillar that has changed the Ugandan tourism industry to what it is right now. So we coming on board so we can celebrate his memory, but also we want to congratulate Guru City that has come up with a new product, Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is going to be an annual event that is going to be celebrated in Guru. And like I was telling you earlier, that Uganda has always been promoted as the destination you go to see a big 5+2, but this time we are adding the third one. It's going to be the big 5. The gorillas, the chimpanzees, and the Ugandans, the party animals. So we invite all you Ugandan party animals during the Independence Weekend. Come and we party in Guru, and UTB is putting something. It's putting an offer in memory of Rajiv and Independence Day that we are going to provide free transportations. We're going to have buses leaving Kampala to Guru for whoever would have booked accommodation for at least 5 nights. Once you book and then you share that receipt with us, we confirm with the hotels, you have a free seat on the buses that will be leaving Kampala to Guru and bring you back.
Gulu twafunye obuwanguzi ng'atonya ku ttaka lya Uganda Entebbe essaawa zabadde 6:45 n'atonya ku ttaka lya Uganda nga awangudde engule ya Africa. Guno mulundi gwakubiri mu byafaayo bya motorsport mu ggwanga. Omuzannyo guno gwadda gwatandikibwa mu 1952 naye okola tulina engule 2 zokka okiraba obuzibu bwe kiyina, naye tusooka okwebaza gavumenti okutukwatirako kakati yatuteekamu kasente tutambula bulungi naye nga tukyetaaga. Ekyokubiri, omwami gundi lwe yawangula Muhanji yatusuubiza nti okuwangula championship ya Africa si kyangu era si kyekiri awo kyokwenyumiriza. Oteekamu ebintu bingi, oteekamu essente, oteekamu ebiseera n'okusaba Katonda tolwala nga event yonna egenda okulabika. Kyova olaba nti Yasin Nasada atambula ne bannavigator 2. Singa omu abafunye ekizibu akozesa omulala aliwo. So ne Yasin Nasada bwe yazze agambye nti asabira badrivers bonna aba Uganda okulaba nti tufuna champions of Africa emirundi gyonna era nga bangiko nga Kenya bwe yali. Muhanji yasooka okubeera omuddugavu kuru y'abaddugavu ewangudde Africa Championship. Kati ate ne Yasin Nasada naye yatuyambye naye wadde ye mweru nga navigator muddugavu naye ate era nakyo kikola nga kiri naye muna Uganda era. So abavuzi baffe baddemu essuubi nti kisoboka. Tugenda kutuula tutuule ne tulage ba champion baffe kubanga si Yasin yekka. By the way, this year tulina Yasin Nasada ayawangudde Africa yonna nga namba emu, ne tuba n'abaana baffe babayika abaleeta ekyokusatu mu Africa. Katugenda batuuza bonna wamu ne minisita era bwe tunaasabira omukulembeze w'eggwanga naffe atwanirizeeko mu State House ne laleka zaffe naffe tumanye nti ensi etulabyeko nga tulina omukulembeze w'eggwanga. Muzeeyi eyagalanga nnyo omoloka kubanga one day muganda we General Sali Musabe yali rally driver. In fact tusoobera nti yagenda okubeera patron wa FMU nga tuli eggulu ku luno lwe tugenda omulonkinga official okubeera patron waffe.